What's up, YouTube? Matthew back here with you this evening, and this is it, the ultimate rainbow video of Franmil Reyes 2022 Topps. Everything here on the top here is all serial numbered to 25 or less high end. Everything in here is going to include brief rundown real quick. Topps opening day, Topps flagship set, um, Topps Montgomery Club, Topps All-Star game stamp, Topps Chrome Sonic, Topps Chrome Sapphire, um, Topps Chrome Ben Baller, and I think that's it. All of those sets have one thing in common. They all have the exact same Franmil Reyes photograph, and this is Topps opening day base card. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Number 24, Topps opening day base. Now, these base cards I did not have. I've mentioned in several videos I do not buy boxes. I do not open packs. I do not waste money on that. I buy what I want. I go right after what I want. And that's because of that, I don't end up with very many anything except for, the lowest end in my collection anymore is if it's not vintage. Part of a vintage set is refractors, or Topps Gold, serial numbered to 20, whatever. Now here's another variation of that opening day. This has got the opening day stamp. This is blue foil parallel. And I did have these because they were in, I had got some of these over time, somewhere along the way in insert lots, uh, where I had purchased lots of Guardian Cleveland players. But even purchasing lots like that, they have to either be um, all no junk, no base cards, all inserts or serial numbered or refractors, or I will not touch them. But I got three of that opening day blue foil. They're identical. They're not serial numbered. Identical on the back as far as card number 24. Identical to the base, but that's it. That's what I got for Topps opening day. And again, like I said, even though I've got all these Franmil Reyes cards and there is some duplicates there, all of this is 2022. There is some duplicates in here, but I don't have nowhere near an Ultimate Rainbow complete. I'll never have the 101 printing plates. Not all of them, no way for all these different sets. But one thing that this was the whole point of me doing this video, there's so many people out there talking about modern day junk error, just like Topps overproducing stuff, just like I did in the 90s. This is proof because Franmil, I picked him out. He's a common player. Anyway, here is the Topps flagship set base card. And this one, the opening day base card, and Topps Chrome and Topps Chrome Sonic base cards. I want to give a shout out to the Baseball Card Set Builders and Collectors Facebook group. They were able to get me those cards to do this video with so that I would have these for variation purposes because I did not have them. All right, but that's the base card. Now, one I did have that I got in an insert lot a while back because I sure as heck would not pay $200 and some for this set when it was brand new. This, at first glance, is the same thing, two base cards, but it's two different, totally different sets. This one is the Montgomery Club. You see that little stamp right there on the bottom right there? That's the only difference. Only difference. You know how you got these right here? Originally, these were only issued in complete sets, so any loose ones like this were because dealers busted up the sets looking to make profit on them or to try to get their money back after Topps screwed over its members. Topps charges well, it's higher now, I think, but it's $400 some to be a member of the Topps Club back in 2022. That gave you special membership only perks, such as being able to buy a Montgomery Club limited edition set, which is nothing more than the base set of the Topps flagship set that year with the Montgomery Club stamp on every card. Base in every way. Same card numbers as the flagship set, not serial numbered at all. Just garbage. And they charge $200 some a set. But you could only get them for that price if you were a member that had paid $400 and some to become a member. Ooh, man, Topps. Now, moving along, because there's a long video here. All-Star Game, stamp. Once again, Topps, same base card number on the back, 656. The only difference, All-Star Game stamp. That's it. That's the only difference in this card. Not serial numbered, nothing. But it's another variation. And then we've got two here, and I get mad. I'm going to warn you. If you're online and you're collecting a player, trying to put together a rainbow of any player, star, whatever, do not believe these guys that tell you that these gold star cards or these orange star cards are extremely rare. These right here, I happened to get from a while back from a dealer at a local flea market. I got them both from the same guy. I paid for these just like if they were in a 50-cent box. But that's gold star variation. That's orange star variation. Now, to me, this is nothing more than a base card. But one thing I will tell you about these is like Walmart exclusive. I believe that the Gold Star was Walmart exclusive. I'm not positive on the orange. It may have been Meijer or Target. I don't know. That's another problem with Topps from, modern Topps. The Topps knows that some people collect certain players or certain teams. And so to try to beef up sales, they'll take the same base card and they'll take and print off more of the same set, but they'll change the border a little bit, put some gold stars on it. They'll do it around Independence Day and say, "Oh, we're all patriotic here. We got gold stars on a card. Please, everybody, run to Walmart, buy you a gold star parallel set. Help celebrate Independence Day." Whatever. Same thing with the orange star. It's just an orange star. There's no difference. Same base card. Also, both the gold star and this, not serial numbered, but the same 656 frame mill card. Don't let these guys on eBay or other websites tell you those are that rare. They're not. There's people they're asking for like if they have an Aaron Judge or something, they're gold star, like ultimate rare. I even seen item description people trying to sell common players saying that they were only Topps only made 2,000 gold star sets. Topps only made 1,000 orange star sets. This is bull. If those cards were that rare, even if they were that rare, if it's a common player, or even if is it rare enough that it should be selling for something that's numbered to 25? No, I don't think so. So don't let these guys online tell you that you need to pay. They got to have at least this, whatever for like especially a common player. But like, don't let these guys try to tell you that a Aaron Judge card with gold stars on it is worth as much as an Aaron Judge, Topps Chrome gold refractor. That's bull crap. All they're trying to do is just, scare. They know it's a little bit more rare variation, so they try to bump it up. Right, here's another variation from the base set. This is a royal blue border. That's the only thing. These were another one that was, I believe, retail only. In other words, by retail only, Topps done this crap. Some of these variations you could only get in hobby boxes from like card shops, whatever, or online. Some of these could not be bought anywhere but retail products like blaster boxes or packs, hanger boxes. And then on top of that, some of these are inserts I will show you could only be pulled from specific stores like Walmart, Target, Meijer, and it had to be certain specially marked products. In other words, you wouldn't have a chance of pulling this, say, in every single blaster box. It might only be in hanger boxes. It may only be in certain specially marked packs. It's just Topps just makes it so difficult for people that collect the one superstar or one team to get all these variations. The whole idea is they want the guys that mainly buy hobby boxes. They want to look at them and say, "Hey, if you want all the variations of your Aaron Judges or your whatever, you can't just buy those hobby boxes. You got to go out here to Walmart. You got to go out here to Target. You got to chase them." And to the retail people that buy mostly retail, you got to go online and buy this, and you got to go to your, track down hobby shops, card shops, and get this. This right here looks like the same base card, and it is. Base card as it can be. There's one key difference, though. This one's serial number to 300. And the reason is because this is advanced stats. And what that means is same card, but on the back, the statistics, Topps, instead of putting the regulars, put like percentage statistics, analytic statistics. So just different like that. Now I'm going to show you one here that's really different. Notice these two cards here, the Topps logo, the corner. That was the Topps regular logo, and this one's got a loopy line underneath of it. That right there is a big difference. Now this card is way off center, top to bottom, which is sad because Topps, claims to have ultimate quality control today. And this was numbered to 99. Vintage stock is what this one's called. Vintage stock. And serial number to only 99, yet Topps quality control got that card so offline, off center, top to bottom. It's just horrible. Then Topps felt like we needed a black border parallel. Got to have a black border. We got blue, we got regular, we got to have a black border. This one's numbered to 71 though. So pretty nice in that it's short print. The problem with cards like this for somebody like me that don't bust packs and mainly, pull stuff out of bargain bins when it comes to refractors and stuff, and I mainly just collect vintage. This card to me could very easily, if I opened up a pack and saw this, I would think it was just standard base and flip right through it if I didn't notice on that back right there that it's numbered to 71. And I wouldn't notice that because to me that would just be like, well, that's just a different color, different parallel color is all it would be to me. Now, I got two of these. This is the rainbow foil version. I'll just show you. And all that is it's got a little bit of a reflector, reflection ability to it, kind of like a Topps Chrome card. But this is just standard base set, rainbow foil. These are not serial numbered, just card number 656, rainbow foil. Then we have gold foil, which is just a gold border. Same rainbow foil look. By that, a little bit of a reflective look to it, glare to it. These, again, not serial numbered, just standard base number on the back. Okay, and then I've got two of these. This is Topps Gold. Topps Gold's been around since the early 90s in Topps sets. And by Topps Gold, it's always, every year, they make these. They got a gold border, and they're stamped. Well, not every year they got a gold border. There's something on the card gold, though, every year, and these are numbered to 2022 because meaning that there's 2,022 of these out there floating around for that season, 2022. Now I'm going to pull out another block here, and we'll go on to the next one. Now this right here has got a light blue background border. Now this, some people call it baby blue, but it's actually Father's Day blue parallel, serial number 250, because yes, Topps wanted to make sure that we celebrated every holiday by putting another variation out there. At least these are serial number to 50, making them more sought after. And these are sought after. There's collectors that don't really care who the player is, that just collects Father's Day blues and Mother's Day pinks, and also Independence Day inserts and Memorial Day camos. They're out there. Now right here's the Mother's Day version with the pink border. Hot pink, it's called, and it's serial number to 50 as well on the top corner there. So I got Father's Day and Mother's Day pink Fran Mill. Now here is a full board. This is just called a full board. It's got a little bit of a glitterish look to it, though not much. Similar to a rainbow bow parallel, but different in the same sense as it's got more of a full look to it than the rainbow. And these are actually numbered to 875 on the back, serial numbered, And I've got two of those out of the 875 ever made. And the next one is green full board. And green, as you can see, has got that, sorry about that, the glare, the lighting, but you can see the background right there. When I turn it sideways, you see the background around Fran Mill there. And these are serial numbered here to 499. Now, these I've got more of, and the reason is because anything serial numbered like this, the lower the serial number, the more likely I'm able, going to be having more. Although I don't have that many Topps Mother's Day or stuff like that. The green full board. Let me see how many I've got here, because they're coming out of the box here, left and right. Okay, I knew I had a lot of these, but I wasn't sure how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 total out of 499. Looks like I'm trying to corner the market on those, doesn't it? But over time, buying them from, not just lot deals, flea market, dealers at the flea market, card shop, bargain boxes, stuff like that, and, individual purchases, whatever. Now, Topps also, besides that orange, and I've got these almost mixed up here. I'm sorry. It took me a while actually to get this set up to do this video. These are orange, the orange foil board. It looks just like the green, but it's got an orange border. It's the only difference, and it's numbered to $2.99 on the back. So a little bit more rare. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it? 4 or 5? 4. 4 of those. All right. Moving right along here to the next one is the red full board. And I got 2 of those. And these are serial numbered to $1.99. All right. And now, that is all for Topps flagship set. These next 2 cards I had got from the same seller several years ago. At the time, I'd never seen any of these, and these are the only Japan cards that I have in my collection, except for a couple of other Guardians cards from this particular season as well. I think one is Austin Hedges and one is an Eli Morgan. But you notice the red right there on the corner below Topps, that is the Japan symbol. And I've got 2 Japan cards. Now, they got the same photo, and they look like the same base card for our Topps flagship set here, except this one is called Cherry Blossom Parallel, the cherry blossom border, and it is serial numbered on the back to 99. And I've never seen these, and I've not seen these since I bought this. Now, they're probably out there, but I just had never seen them. Now, this is a purple parallel, and it is numbered to 50. So it's even more rare than that cherry blossom, even though I think the other one is a more attractive card. And now we're going into Topps Chrome. Now, Topps Chrome, it's a little wild. Now, that's the base card, but I want to show you something. For this particular season, 2022, Topps Chrome, when it first came out, a lot of people complained about this. Let me move this box over here because I'm kind of getting tired of holding it. And a little something funny I'll tell you about the box here in a minute. But anyway, Topps Chrome came out with the 2022 set. That is a base card. Okay? This, and actually all these, are Chrome refractors from that year. Okay? But when you hold them side by side at first glance, it's hard to tell the difference to the naked eye. Now, I realize I got these in penny sleeves and card savers, but you can hardly tell the difference in these cards. If I didn't tell you that this one was the refractor, it would be hard at first glance to know which was the refractor and which was the base. Well, there was even people that worked for PSA that were saying that if they didn't keep a base card on hand to compare to refractors that people had sent in, they could not tell the difference, by just glancing at one. And the reason was twofold. One, Topps did a very poor job of most years a refractor is obvious, and when you open up a pack right where the refractor is at compared to the other cards. It's just got that that glimmer, that shine, that rainbow look, rainbow glare reflection. But in 2022, Topps did a very poor job of putting that rainbow reflection, but it's there. And when I tilt it, I can see it compared to the refractor, but not very much. It's there, but you have to stare at it for a while and move it under light for a while. So the problem with that is, and beware of this online, but beware of this online as well as at flea markets. There's a lot of sellers or dealers out there trying to pass off common cards, modern junk base, as refractors from some of these years that Topps did a very poor job of making the refractor shine more obvious, so to speak. But it's sad, but that's one of the things that happens out there. There's always those con guys. And for those of you that might not have noticed at first, this tin is actually an old Doral cigarette company tin from the 90s. And I'm using it for baseball cards. But anyway, moving along here, we have a sepia refractor. And this is one of my least favorite, but it's supposed to look like an old antique photo. And I have like 6 of these, I think. And This thing is so heavy, but there's so many cards here, but I about have to have it here to do this video. If it wasn't for the fact that the lighting, these cards are already in card savers, and the lighting in the other rooms it seemed like no matter what, that just didn't show up good. These are from Topps Chrome, and these are black and white mini diamond refractors. Now, a lot of people call these speckle or glitter refractor. To me, that looks kind of disco glitter to me. I'm an old guy, so I remember disco. Okay, disco glitter is what that looks like to me, but they call it black and white mini diamonds, or some people even call these crushed diamonds. But they're not serial numbered, but they're attractive card. I had two of those. Then we got the standard X-Fractor, which looks like little boxes all in the background, but this is an X-Fractor. And I've got one, two, there's several of those. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 of those. And then we got one that I've got a ton of in here, and which is good. This will help with the video lasting so long. There's like 12, I think, of these, maybe more. I'm not going to count. But the pink refractor, Franmil Reyes, pink refractor. These are not serial numbered, but they're attractive. And that's probably why I got so many. I've always liked pink refractors, talk about it in a lot of my videos. And so when I go to somewhere, like a dealer's got a bargain bin, 25-cent box, 50-cent box, and I'm looking for Guardian stuff, and I'll pull out these pink refractors of any Guardians player every time I see one. I'll buy them way faster than I will regular refractor, even though they're really not worth much more than a regular refractor. This right here is the blue refractor, and now we're starting to get into a little bit higher end. This, I believe, was hobby box only. I might be wrong on that. Don't hold me to that. But these are serial numbered to 150. Topps Chrome, blue refractor. A little bit more attractive card. I had another one of those there. Then we got the purple refractor. I want to say these were Meyer or Target 1. I can't remember. But I might be wrong on that. Don't hold me to it. They're serial numbered to 250. And I got 1, 2, 3, had 4 of those. 4 of those. Now this right here looks like a pink refractor without, at first glance, that would look identical to a pink refractor. Let me pull one here and I'll show you. Side by side, there's not very much difference in color. But the real difference in the way you can tell, this one's numbered to 399. The pink refractors are not serial numbered. That's a magenta refractor is what that's called. Okay, let me see here. Put that back in with the other pink refractors now. The next card is a purple, but it's purple speckle. It's got the little speckled diamond, glitter, whatever you want to call it. The official name, according to PSA, is Purple Speckle Refractors. And they're serial numbered to 299. And I've got 1, 2, let me see how many I got here. I got those. I got 4 of those. So, most serial number stuff, I got a little bit more of. Here's another one. This looks like speckle as well. It is a speckle. It's actually called an aqua speckle refractor, and it's serial numbered to 199. Let me wait a second here. Well, I got more than one, so I'll just pull out the next one. Yep, 199 there on the top corner. Let's see, had 1, 2, 2 of those, and then we got the Topps Chrome green refractor, which is just a green border, serial numbered to 99. I've only got one of those, I think. And one of these. This is the Topps Gold refractor. Franmil Reyes, numbered to 50. So some people might say that, hey, you do have a rainbow with the Topps Chrome. But they may even say I got a rainbow of the Topps flagship base. But I'm talking about Ultimate Rainbow in. Every one of these different sets has the same photo, same card. Now this right here is a base card. Again, this is from the Topps Chrome Sonic set. Sonic base card. We're moving to a different set. And you know what? This is identical. I'm not going to go back and dig it out, but it looks on the front, if you held them side by side, you could not tell the difference between the Topps Chrome base card and the Topps Chrome Sonic base card. Even though it's 2 totally different sets, there's only one difference. There's only one way that PSA can tell, or any other grading card company can tell, if your card is from the Topps Chrome set or the Topps Chrome Sonic set, because they all have the same amount of cards, same amount of players, I mean, but they got the same numbers on the back. Okay, 97. But the CMP code down here is different. This one is number 439, and the Topps Chrome set is different, 937 or something like that. So that's the only way they can tell which set it come from. There's no other difference on the cards at all. Okay, and I've got two of those that somebody sent me an extra base, but then we got the prism refractors. And for those of you that don't know, a lot of people say this is like a snake's back, but it's got that pyramid on the edges of the border. You can see it real good with the light there, little pyramids stacked up along the edge of the borders going up. And that's a prism refractor. They're not serial numbered at all. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. And I'm going to pull these out because we're nearing the end of what's in this box and getting ready to get to the high-end good stuff. But I wanted to share all of this, these different. This right here is a purple and yellow pulse refractor from Topps Chrome Sonic. Until I say different, we're on Topps Chrome Sonic set now. Okay, these are serial numbered to 299. Okay, let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. How many have I got here? Let's see. That's same. Okay, now we're hitting something different. Aqua Pulse Refractor. Aqua Pink Pulse Refractor. Same card, just different color. That's how all these variations are. This one's numbered to 199. So a little bit more rare. Let's see, there's 2, 3 of these. Okay, 3 of those. All right, now I believe I've got these. These are actually part of the Topps Chrome set, regular Chrome set, I believe, instead of the Topps Chrome Sonic. These are wave refractors, not ray wave. But you notice when I held that to the light, the reflection right there on that card, the way the lines look, like ocean waves is what people call it, but that's just called a regular wave refractor. They're serial number to 199 on the back. They're aqua, that's aqua colored, so aqua wave. And then there's an aqua ray wave. I'm going to lay these two down and I'll show you the difference when I get to it. Here is an aqua wave refractor as well, so that's 3, 4. And now we're something different here. This is a Topps Chrome Sonic green wave refractor, and by wave, it's got that same wave. But again, I'll show you the difference here when we get to it. Here's a ray wave. This is the first ray wave I'm showing you. Notice the difference in the background on these. When held up to the light, just the different. This one is a ray wave, and it's got like a ray of light shining, whereas that's just ocean wave look. So that's the difference in the two types of wave. But anyway, that's black and white ray wave refractor. Now, they are not serial numbered at all. And I think I've got 2 of those. I'm going to go ahead and get them out of the way. And I don't know if I shared it or not. The green wave is serial numbered to 99. Greens are always serial numbered to 99 usually. And then we got Aqua Ray Wave. Now see the wave and the Aqua Ray Wave. Obviously, when you hold them side by side, there's no doubt that there's a big difference in the two. Both are serial numbered to 199, but we got a few of those, the Aqua Ray Waves, and then we got a green Ray Wave, and it's serial numbered also to 99. And I got a couple of those, I think. Yep, 2 of those. All right, let me put these in the box here real quick. And then we've got gold. Now, this is getting higher end here. Gold Ray Wave, I've got two of those, and both of them are serial numbered to 50. All right. And then we are at the Bim Baller. Now, Bim Baller is a high-end set. For those of you that don't know, it's more expensive, even though it's the same exact cards with nothing more than a Bim Baller logo. It's got the Topps logo with a chain hanging down and a B for Bim Baller. That's it, okay? That's the only difference. Now, this is the base card with looks like a black border. It almost looks like that Topps base, flagship set base black border card I got that's numbered to 71. But this is not serial numbered. It's just a base card. Topps Chrome number 97 on the back, and just base Bim Baller card. Now, this is Ben Baller Green Refractor. That's numbered to 99. Most green refractors will always be numbered to 99 if they're a refractor by Topps. And I got 4 out of the 99 that's out there. I've got 4 of them right there. Not bad. This next one, a little bit more high end. This is the blue refractor from Ben Baller of that year, and it is numbered on the back to 75. And I've got 2 of those to 75. Then we got the gold Ben Baller, serial number to 50 on the back. All right, and now the last set for these cards in this tin is Topps Sapphire. I've got 2 of the blue Sapphire, 3 of the gold. Now the blue is basic. This is a very attractive, beautiful card for a base card. Topps Sapphire was a set that could only be purchased online through either the Topps website. I think Amazon might have sold them, but you could not buy these from your local card shops. You could not buy these retail. These were online only, and that's a pretty beautiful card to be a base card. And Sapphire, that's your base. They're not serial numbered, just a beautiful card, and it's numbered 656, just like the Topps flagship set for your cards. So it's basically just a more beautiful, high end, more expensive Topps flagship set. And here's the gold Sapphire, and it is they are serial numbered to 50, and I got 3 of them out of the 50 that are even in existence. So not bad on those. And now this is what I've really been excited about sharing with you. This is all the ultimate high end. I'm going to start with we're going to work our way to the lowest numbered, starting with number to 25. Here is an orange Topps Chrome refractor. These are serial numbered to 25. That's a beautiful orange border. There you see on the back, number to 25. Now, if you regularly watch my channel, you've seen a lot of these recently, these pink minis from 2022 Topps, and I've been working on a set for the Guardians. Well, one member of that set I already have is Franmil. This is a mini pink miniature, card, and they are serial numbered to 25 on the back. Now, one thing I just found out a few days ago, I did not know. When I was looking online, I've been trying to search for a Jose Ramirez miniature pink at a reasonable price. And, one of these numbered 25. And what I found out was Topps also, I knew they made blue that are numbered to 10. Topps also made a black mini and a base standard mini. I did not know that. They're not serial numbered, but they're out there. So I found a guy online that had those. That's where I found out they even existed. When he seen he had them, I purchased one of each for a Franmil just because I was already doing this, this Ultimate Rainbow video. And I said, even though I won't get them, they haven't come in yet. I said, I won't get them before I do the video. I just said it'd be cool to have them since I've got all these different variations now of Franmil from that year, all with the same photo. Now, Topps did make sets like Topps Stadium Club, Topps Heritage, and stuff like that, different photos of Franmil from 2022. But all these that I'm calling part of the Ultimate Rainbow are from the sets that have the same photo. Now, this right here, very difficult to get. This, even though this is not worth, in my opinion, it's not worth as much as some of these others I'm going to show you because it's serial numbered to 25. And I've got some cards here way more rare than that. But there is so many people that collect these Memorial Day camo cards that these are more expensive, even though they're only serial numbered to 25. And that's a Memorial Day camo of Franmil Reyes, numbered to 25. And you know what? I paid, that right there costed me more than both of those combined and then some. Now, I didn't have to break the bank to get it or nothing. It's a common player. But still, because of the fact there's so many people out there collecting these, the Mother's Day pinks, the Father's Day pinks, and I wanted this card or a copy of it when I seen it was numbered to 25. This is another one that I thought it would be so awesome if I could do a team set from, each year of the Guardians, of the camo, the Mother's Day, the Father's Day, just like the mini pinks. There are so many people trying to do the same thing that these things get bid up if they become available on auction. And dealers that have them know that there's collectors out there that are, searching for these things more so than they're even searching for red wave refractors and stuff like that. So the prices end up going for more because they're higher demand. But that's a very nice card. Memorial Day Camo, number to 25. Now, really high, getting more high end now. We're going to number to 15. We're back to the Bim Baller set. This is a Bim Baller Chartreuse, I think is how it's pronounced, refractor. That's how it's spelled, Chartreuse. And it's serial numbered to only 15 in existence. Now, a video last week, I shared and I can't remember, Alexander Wells, I think is who it was, a former Oriole pitcher that I had picked up a real cheap, a Bim Baller number to 15 refractor of that guy, and I only bought it for a couple of bucks because it was serial numbered to only 15, and I figured that down there it would be something I'd have to, it ain't going to be a quick sale, but something I could make some money on down the road. But this right here, number to 15, Bim Baller, and that's getting on up there in the high end, and this one, we're going right along with it here, another Bim Baller. Bim Baller red refractor. Those reds are always numbered to 5. Serial number to 5. Bim Baller. And that right there I got cheaper than I got than I had to pay for that number 25 Memorial Day Camo. Now, the wave refractors, I was showing you the difference in the Ray Wave and the Wave. This is Wave refractor. I really hate that Topps did a poor job quality control again. There's only 5 of these in existence, and look how off-center that is. Top to bottom and left to right. But I got this number. It's numbered 4 out of 5, and I got that in an auction win a while back, and I got it really, really affordable for a 4 out of 5, mainly because 2 reasons. 1, he's a common player, and 2, the guy that had this, it was going off at an odd time. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, some of the best auction bargains are going off at odd times of day, either late at night, early morning, or a time when there's just not that many people online, And now we're into this Topps Chrome Sonic right here, red refractor. Again, this is going to be numbered to 5. Anything red refractor is going to be your number to 5, right there, 5 out of 5. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. And then I've got 2 of the same, number to 5, Topps red refractor, Topps Sapphire Edition red refractors. That is ultimate high-end Topps sets, Sapphire. And, there's only 5 of these in existence. Right there's number 2 out of 5. And right here is number 5 out of 5. And I've got 2 of them. One of them was a purchase a long time ago from a seller at a flea market. The other one was a purchase online. So anyway, that is the ultimate rainbow that I kind of have in a way of Franmil Reyes. I had to dig all these out of my Guardian stuff, but I'm still nowhere near a complete rainbow, but I do have some rainbow. But for me, the ultimate rainbow is the fact that Topps made all this different mini cards that I've showed you in this video, and more that I don't have. According to Trading Card Database and the sets I looked at from Topps in 2022 that have Franmil Reyes cards with that photo on them, I have about 75 to 80% of the different variations altogether. That's including refractor, serial number, just different parallels, all that, for all these different sets. That's sad that I got this many cards and still that far away from having a complete rainbow for everything, But anyway, I've never been one that really went out here and collected rainbows, but I thought I would show you. And think about it like this, okay? This is a guy that was a common player. Okay, he's not even in the majors no more, but he's a common player. And if Topps would make that many different variations of a common player, how are we really that far away from being in a modern junk era? This is not junk to me because it goes in my Guardians PC, and anything serial numbered that low to 5 is a very, very nice card. But do we really need that many different refractors that look identical? in a way. You know what I mean? I mean base refractors for two different sets that look identical, that also look like the Topps flagship base cards and stuff like that. That's all I'm saying. And do we really need All-Star Game sets and Montgomery Club sets that are no different than the base flagship set, except they slap a stamp on, take a stamp, machine stamps a, silver stamp on a, it looks a little different and say, okay, now, go buy this, go buy that, go buy this. No, we don't need that. And what's really sad is Topps selling that crap after you pay for a membership. And then they want to sell you that crap and charge you another couple $100 for the set, and it's nothing but the base flagship set that you could buy a month later on eBay for $40. It's stupid. Okay, that's what Topps did in 2022. That's what they do every year, and it just gets worse. Anyway, that's the ultimate video, ultimate rainbow video. Also, one other thing before I close this video out, I know this is a longer video, but I've been promising I'd do it for a while. I knew that it was going to take some time, and anybody that was wanting to see it should have knew when they saw the start of the video, it was going to take a while to go through all them different variations. But I hope it was worth it. I hope the short, very short print was at the end made it worth it. I have not opened this yet. This come in today. It's got peanuts, but I want to show it before I close this video out. Let me dump all these peanuts out. I'll pick them up later. I purchased this, and I'd said something about it, I never really thought about it. I said, I don't know why. I was talking about Donruss made this set. This is a 1983 complete set of Donruss 44-card set of all-time greats. And I said, I don't know why that I don't just buy a complete set of these, because I always wanted one as a kid, but I had tons of duplicates of these, but I never had the whole set. Well, after I said that, I got to thinking about it, and I said, I always did want that set, and I hadn't thought about it in years. But talking about like all-time refractors and modern sets of all-time greats reminded me of this, and I was talking about how much I loved 2013 Panini Cooperstown. So I went online, I found one, I bought it cheap, like $10 set, and that's something I always wanted that set of as a kid. And this is an older set now. This is from '83 Donruss. And so I'm happy to get that. And I'll share that in a video down the road. I'll just go through the entire 44-card set in a video. But I thought I'd go ahead and open that on air while I was thinking about it. Thank you all for watching. It's Saturday night, and today happens to be me and Roseanne's 8-year anniversary. And as far as like being together as a couple. And so, yeah, I got to get ready for Saturday night, anniversary night. So, I got to go change clothes and get cleaned up a little bit. So, thank you all for watching. Be back again soon with more videos.